All right. Monday Night Raw is over. Let's talk about it. I really don't really want to review Raw tonight. It's more of a Raw rant, if you want to say. Because tonight's Monday Night Raw was not a great show. Um, 2 weeks away from SummerSlam and not having the big guns like Roman Reigns and Brock on the show tonight, it just it felt very lackluster. No women segments, no women matches, no extra build up for Io and Liv, even though they had I guess a segment together if you want to count it as that. But tonight's Raw was horrible. Like the build up to SummerSlam 2 weeks away, and we had Judgment Day segments that took up the majority of Raw. Danhausen was a major focal point of the show tonight. Like, what is this? What's going on with the Bloodline? Like, what the hell is going on with that? Where you're getting, they're up against the baby faces and they're heels, but they're not heels. You got Jey Uso coming out separately from everybody else to get the pop going on tonight with the yeeting. I don't get it. This Bloodline stuff is not great. This is just a major fallback for Jacob Fatu. I get it. He lost. He had to become one of Roman's sidekicks. But this is not a good look for Jacob. Now these two guys going at it, I would enjoy. Like a feud between Seth and Jacob would be nice, but we're 2 weeks away from SummerSlam, and it just felt like a joke of a show. The main event was LA Knight versus Jacob Fatu, which was predictable. We knew it was going to happen. It was going to end up with everybody coming out that's involved in the match and end the show with a brawl. And that's what we got. We ended the show with Solo coming out, which then led to Jimmy coming out. Or sorry, I think I got it backwards. Jimmy came out, which then led to Solo coming out, which then led to Royce Keys coming out, to Jey Uso coming out. It felt like a very predictable ending to a very lackluster show tonight. No women matches, nothing coming out of the whole Bayley and Lyra stuff. I mean, unless you don't have ads, you saw something with Lyra and Soruka. But that should have been on the show, in my opinion. It just didn't feel like a Raw that is 2 weeks away from a big SummerSlam pay-per-view that you think they would build up to, seeing how ticket sales haven't been great. And just the pay-per-view build itself has been not great at all. I enjoyed the Chad Gable Penta tag match. I thought that was a solid match, but again, a lot of tag matches tonight. The Vision defeated Javon Evans and Dragon Lee, which I really love Javon Evans and Dragon Lee. I just wish they would put them in more singles matches and make me actually believe that they can win matches. Javon Evans is an excellent talent alongside Dragon Lee, but all they do is lose. They just lose. They don't win any matches. They just lose. And I don't understand why they're not trying to build those two guys up to be quality contenders for the Intercontinental Championship once, Penta gets past Chad or Chad gets past Penta, whatever have you. It just doesn't seem like they have any direction with those two guys, unfortunately. You got the Vision feuding with fucking Otis and Tozawa. No disrespect to those two guys, but are you fucking kidding me? The Street Profits lose the tag team titles and they just seemingly vanish off television. Like we haven't seen them since then. Are they not getting a rematch for their titles? Are they just gone again? I get it. Bianca Belair's pregnant. Maybe Montez had to step away for a little bit. Who knows? But they just lost the tag titles and they're not seen again. And if I swear if we see this tag team get a tag team title match at SummerSlam, are you kidding me? That's a Raw match. That isn't a SummerSlam match. And I'm not trying to disrespect Otis and Tozawa, but let's be real here. I get it. Maxine just turned on them. But that is not a SummerSlam match. Now we get Dominic Mysterio, your AAA champ, who's just being booked like a joke on Raw, facing Danhausen. Are we serious right now? Like, I just don't get the build-up and the card for SummerSlam. To me, SummerSlam was supposed to be a quote-unquote bigger and better than WrestleMania. Sure, we're getting Punk and Cody and Roman and Seth and Oba and Brock inside a Hell in a Cell match. But this doesn't scream better than WrestleMania when we're getting Danhausen versus Dominic Mysterio. And then next week, it doesn't look too promising either. It looks like just two face-to-faces with Rollins and Roman. And then a weigh-in between Oba and Brock. Are we kidding? Like, what is... It just... WWE television has not been great. I thought last week's Raw was pretty solid. Tonight was a dud. And if you were there live, God bless you, because I would have been pissed at the matches that in the card that we got tonight if I was there live. But not a great Raw. We'll see what happens next week. The go-home show for SummerSlam. I want to say that I'm excited for SummerSlam, but I'm not. It's just a couple of matches that I'm looking forward to, but we'll see what happens next week. We do get Sol Ruca and Raquel again for the Women's IC Championship. Like, what the hell? It's just not a lot of this shit just does not make sense. Let me know what you thought of Raw. Hit that follow button. 5 away from 1,000 followers. Thank you so very much. Give me your thoughts on Monday Night Raw tonight.